Yeah, hi there coaches. Okay, so we're now on to the next chapter, and in this chapter we are talking about how to decide your vision or goals for your team. Now this is a little tricky one because you have to find a goal or a vision or a challenge that is going to stretch them outside of their comfort zone far enough that they can achieve it, but not so far that it's impossible or that they believe it's impossible. So one of the things that I've started to do, I've discovered, is that and you'll see it in the next chapter, is that I will put out a pre-team meeting questionnaire, and I will ask the parents and the players what they expect from the season. And then once I've got that information in, it helps me to be able to collate the goal for the team or the vision for the team based on the responses I get back from the parents. You know, ultimately everything I'm telling you throughout every single chapter we're writing is to help you to create success, to help you to be the most successful coach you can be with the skill level that you have, the knowledge that you have, the understanding that you have, the ability you have, and the time that you have. Now, if I'm going to do that, one of the ways I can do it is I can preset information so that you can then present it back to parents as the goal. So for instance, let's say you send out 15 questionnaires, and one of the answers that you get back is that your team want to be able to compete in a local tournament, the XYZ tournament. And let's say they've never competed in that tournament before. Okay? That's a goal. Regardless of how successful they've been before, now you can plan. Now you can plan your entire season around XYZ tournament. You can put together your league schedule, your practice schedule, your other tournament schedules, your meetings, your fitness program, your nutrition program to peak at that time. You can do everything with that one goal in mind. And once you've done that, you then are able to sell that back to the parents as the goal that you came up with for the team, and you know it will be acceptable because they've already filled it in on your pre-meeting questionnaire. Now, not everyone's going to give you the same answer, but all you need is the majority. If you get the majority, then the minority will come along. So make sure that when you're setting these goals for your teams, that you're pitching them around things that the team themselves want, the team themselves are committed to. Now, I've made this mistake before. I've gone ahead and I've set goals for my teams. I've gone and set outcomes for the season for my teams without getting the input. It's tough. Yeah, it's tough to get the outcome. I've done it. Yeah, I've managed to get enough buy-in over the course of the season to get it, but man, it's so much harder. Yeah, it's so much harder than if you get them on board, committed, in agreement from day one. If you get that agreement on day one, then you know everything else becomes easier because you know all you have to do is you just then say, you know, any problems that come along, you say, look, this is what you told me you wanted. This is, in my professional opinion, how we get it. Their comeback is very, you know, difficult once you get to that point. So use the tools in here. Watch the videos. You know, the tools are going to really help you to be able to define what a goal is, and you know, even for you, you can have a season-long goal for you as the coach. You know, what is it you want out of the season? What do you want to get? What are the key development areas that you want to really test yourself? And you can test those out as you go along. So yeah, use the resources. Again, go back to your guidebook throughout this process. You're going to need to use your guidebook because it is going to reflect back to you what you need to do. And then see what the goal comes out at. See where you are. See where you think your team will be. And then in the next section, when we talk about how to sell your parents, and you look at the pre-meeting questionnaire, then you'll be able to understand how this all knits together. All right. Enough of me. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.